Hi, it's Diane with My Sacred Circles. Today is the peak of the Lionsgate portal. It is August 8th, 2021, and the reason this is so wonderful is because we have this high amount of energy that really helps us get to that next level. So, what is the Lionsgate portal? And this happens every year, and it is when the star Sirius aligns with the sun. So Sirius is the brightest star in the night sky, and it is more than 25 times as bright as the sun. So when these two are aligned, there is just this incredible amount of energy, which helps us in, manifesting and doing the things we need to do with transfiguration and with change, transformation, just like making change happen. So I want you to think of, first off, Leo. The sign of Leo, which is why it's called the Lionsgate. This always happens during the sign of Leo, and every year, and it's generally on the 8th. Not always, but it's generally on the 8th, and it happens over this period of time. And so as it's getting into alignment, as these are getting closer and closer together, you might have trouble sleeping. You might feel a little bit of a lift. You may actually feel a little drained because depending on your own vibration, your relationship to the energy of the planet, is affected. So you may have felt a little bit differently as it gets closer and closer to this peak, but it works for you. So how do you utilize this? Think of the sign of Leo. It is a fire sign. You have a fire sign. You have Sirius. You have the sun. Fire is a catalyst. When you think of chemistry, and you take one chemical and you add fire, it helps change things, right? So this is that energy that we're talking about. We're talking about change. Alyssa from Lighthouse Curiosity Shop. She's like, you can't uncook an egg. Once you've changed, there's no going back. So fire does that. It's not destructive. It just brings about change. So we're talking about like taking wood and it's turning to ash. You're talking about, chemical reactions. You're talking about like taking it from one thing and making it into something else. Okay. Digestion, converting the food that you eat into the, breaking it down and getting those nutrients. So fire is for our benefit to bring about the change that we need. And here we have Sirius and the sun in the sign of Leo. Now, this year, it's during a new moon. So when it hit its peak today is a new moon. The reason this is important, if you think of moon cycles, a new moon is when you sort of reflect on your intentions. So we have light to shine on our, within, to get in touch with hidden aspects of ourselves, to go a little deep and pull out the things that we want to change. This is the best time to do that. You want to go inward and figure out, what do I want to change in my life? And this will help you make those changes. You don't just wish it, you will it. You bring it to fruition. And during the new moon is when you figure out, what do I want? You solidify, you make it like a very strong intention. You get in touch with what it is you want. It's sort of like with the chakras, how I say, like, start at the root and work your way up. It's, you're getting solid with the new moon, with what it is, who you are, and what you want. And then, like, as the new moon grows, then you are setting those intentions and doing things to bring them to fruition. By the time of the full moon, you should see some manifestation. Okay, so with this, you want to shine. You want to get in touch with your inside of the things you want to change, and you want to bring them to light. You don't want to hide. Leo is, that crazy mane, where it's out there. It puts itself out there. It's courageous. It's bold. And that's what you want to be today. Today, you want to step into your power, shine a light on who it is you are, and say, forget everyone else. This is what I'm doing. I'm getting in touch with myself, and I'm going to do it. And that is what the Lionsgate portal is for you. This year is the perfect time to really, create that momentum. So I also want to point out, I think a lot about numerology and 8/8, 2021. So we have some important numbers going on there. And, 8 is about trials. So you may be tested. You may have karmic things going on. You may want to shift. The infinity symbol is basically like 8. And so 8 is like you have been here before, and you have your karma, and you are now sort of being tested and replaying some of the stuff. And through that cycle, if you can master that and push past that, you elevate. So we have the number 8 for August. We have the number 8 for the date. And then you also have 2021, which is a 5. So you have 2, 1, 5. 5 is all about resurrection. So it's along those same lines as the conversion, about, change. It's, that rising up, you've been born, you're going to rise back up. And so then when you take the whole of it, 8/8/2021, you have the number 21, which goes down to a 3, which is about initiation, which is also perfect for the new moon. And so all of these numbers are really playing into each other for a perfect combination of today is the day that you do something, that you go deep, you get in touch with yourself, and you find that fire and that passion and that thing that drives you, and you figure out who the heck you are and what the heck you want, and you get that creative spirit, and you light that fire, and you let yourself shine. So I hope that you really take advantage of the Lionsgate portal this year, and you roar like a lion, so celebrate. Enjoy your day and enjoy this time. And, if you miss this peak opportunity, still do it. You're still in that little wiggle room there. And enjoy. Namaste.